Hey y'all. Okay. We're on day 4 at home. I had planned on getting out because the streets are clear. So, everybody get up. Make your beds. We're going to leave the house. Okay. An hour and a half later, we're still at home. They're in there picking up dogs. They're in there running around crazy. I'm like, okay, when you guys are ready to go, let me know. I shut my bedroom door and I'm just sitting in my room. I said, I'll put my shoes on when you guys are ready. They have no idea what we're going to go do. Whether it's fun, whether we're going to go like mudding in the new truck. No idea. Nothing. Mm-mm. Now they're arguing. This is going to be fun. Oh my goodness, y'all. Mm-mm. And it's supposed to snow again tonight. And they may not go to school tomorrow. This is going to be fun. I'm glad I bought wine. I'm glad. I bought like 4 bottles of wine. Yeah. Mama gonna need wine tonight. Oh, if y'all watched my makeup tutorial, y'all will find out watching my videos I forget words a lot. Because I have some issues with my brain. Among other things. And I forget words. I wore this Lip Sense lipstick called Purple Rain. So today I put it on like the outside of my lips. And then I put Bombshell on the inside of my lips. So look at this really cool lip thing going on today. Thought I'd share. Random. I do those squirrel things like, squirrel, a lot. So, it's always fun. You never know what you're going to get from me. So anyway, I'm going to go brave this. Hopefully, I think the streets should be clear today. So hopefully we won't have any idiots out on the streets today. Driving back from getting my truck on Friday, I was going to record it. Y'all, that would have been, y'all would have been scared. Because I was scared. Union Avenue in Memphis, like I said, if you're not from here, I'll explain. Union Avenue is one of our main thoroughfares in Memphis. It's one of our main streets. And they didn't de-ice it at all. At all. And we were almost downtown. Like, if you know anything about Memphis, the Peabody is like way downtown. Well, we were like 2 blocks away from the Peabody. And it was a sheet of ice. Straight up sheet of ice. And it's crazy. Pickup truck, light in the tail end. I didn't like fishtail or anything, but it was scary. It was like super scary. And I was like, oh my God, y'all, hold on to your britches. And it's just me and I'm talking to myself in the truck. I don't know who I was telling to hold on to their britches, but somebody needed to hold on to their britches because I was driving on straight ice. And then like they had the buses running. And I understand people have to get someplace, but the buses running. And them things don't have, I mean, you'd think they'd be real heavy, but apparently they're not because they were just slipping and sliding all over the place. And I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, this is crazy. And I almost got hit by a bus and you can't just like swerve around them because you're driving on straight ice. So you just kind of have to hold on like a death grip and hope you don't get hit. And the road's real hilly. And oh my gosh, y'all. I was praying. I was praying all the way home. But I made it home. My truck didn't get messed up. Didn't have to have no new repairs. Right after I got it repaired, fixed and pimped out and all that. So, it was bad. Y'all see my calendar back there? It's got cars on it. My kids go to a barber shop, get their hair cut by my friend who's a barber. If you're in Memphis, Razor Rob, dudes, seriously, he will give you the hookup. He's so cool. He's at High Point Barbershop. He does some really cool dudes. Look up High Point Barbershop. Look up Razor Rob on Instagram. I don't know if he's on Facebook, but I know he's on Instagram. High Point Barbershop's on Facebook and Instagram. Really cool hairdos. Anyway, my kids got that calendar and stuck it on my wall. There's usually a calendar there, but it's usually like a vintage calendar, so they stuck that one up there. See? A squirrel again. Weirdo me. But, last night I was looking at my dogs. This is what we're doing today. Or, well, one of the things we're doing today. I was looking at my dog's toys. I just bought her toys for Christmas. They were in her stocking. I have a Doberman. She's a great dog. Love her. She loves squeaky toys. Little ones that squeaker, squeaker. And, last night I realized she has all but 2 of her toys. She's got like 8 toys. All but 2 of them, she's managed to get the squeakers out of. And some of them had like squeakers in different places in them, like 2 or 3 squeakers in them. They're all gone. Squeakers are out of them. So my kids are running around going, squeaker, 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 squeaker. And I'm going, stop it! So I'm going to take one of these squeaker toys up to Hollywood Feed and go, hey guys, I got a Doberman. She loves her some squeaker toys. Buy her squeaker toys. And it's been like, a few weeks and she's done chewed the squeaker toys out of them. Y'all help me out here? We bought her, they make these toys out of actual real tire material. And I bought her one when she was a puppy. And indestructible. No. She had it less than a day, like a couple of hours. And I was sweeping up indestructible tire material all over my living room. So we're going to go, first thing we're going to do is go find something for the dog. For her to play with. Because she loves her squeaker toys. She sits there and plays with them for hours on end. Until you take them away from her. Because they've annoyed the mess out of you. And then, since it's Martin Luther King Day. And they're out of school for Martin Luther King Day. And the roads are clear. We are in Memphis. And this is the place where Martin Luther King was shot and killed. I was going to find something educational for my children. And give them a history lesson. Because I think that's important. And I think they should know about those things. And I think they should know what Martin Luther King stood for. Now, my 13-year-old knows. But my 7-year-old and my 10-year-old really haven't gotten there yet in their history. So I think that it's important for them to understand what he stood for. And how that can apply to them. How it applies to all of us. And how it makes them better people. And just from a personal story, my grandfather ran a farm. And during that time when segregation was a big deal. And he had white people and black people working for him. And they got paid equally. But they also were treated equally. And if you didn't do your job, it didn't matter what color you were. You got fired. Or you got disciplined the same way. Didn't matter the amount of melanin you had in your skin. You got treated equally. And that rolled down to us as his grandchildren. You treat people with the same respect. And I learned that. I respect people no matter who they are. Unless they give me a reason not to. You don't respect me and I'm going to walk away from you. And I try to teach my kids the same thing. We're all human. We're one race. We're the human race. And we treat people with respect. And you treat with people with respect until they give you a reason not to. And then you walk away. You don't cause a scene. You don't start a fight. You walk away. And I think that's what Dr. King would want. I think he would want us to treat people equally and with respect that we all deserve to have. And if they don't give you that respect that you've given them, don't start a fight. Just walk away. Just let them be the way they're going to be and walk away. So think about that today and, love each other, show somebody respect, give a compliment to somebody you normally wouldn't, show some love.